Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. We have another episode of Nahhh, and this episode, I mean, this is heartbreaking. This really is heartbreaking. But we do have a special guest with us today. Someone that hasn't featured on the channel for so long. Kieran, say hello.
Hello.
Say Nahhh. Nahhh. Here he is. So I'm actually sat in my car in a car park because I've got people round doing things to the house. So this was like the only opportunity I could get to make a video. So we're watching the German Bulldog. What a tank this is. If you haven't played this tank, or if you haven't got this tank, when it comes for sale, it normally comes for sale for quite cheap now. It's definitely worth buying this tank. The HE on the tank is absolutely fantastic. It's kind of like an upgraded HE, pretty much the same as an RU251 with the higher penetration HE. It's like cheap. It's like cheap Hesh. It's called HEP, but it's pretty much cheap Hesh, and it's really good. I carry an awful lot of HE. You can see there, can penetrate the HE of the T43 without a problem. So our guy here, I can't quite remember the name. Here we go. It is Kamash Shadow. We're just going to call him Shadow. Oh, get ripped. Tiger with the ammo rack there from the LTTB. So far it's looking okay for his team. It is 6 against 5. There's a chieftain, there's another tank, the LTTB, around here. He's got a little bit of hit points left, but the thing with the German Bulldog is it's literally a bulldog. It has 0 armor. Now I'm quite surprised he's not using HE here. He had the opportunity to use a bit of HE on the LTTB, on this chieftain as well, and he's just shooting he's just shooting AP. Like I said, you could penetrate the sides of the chieftain, no problem at all. Look at that, nice juicy HE, and now he is starting to do that. So his 2 teammates over here are very low hit points. There goes the Leo, there goes the LTTB. So it's now a 3 against 4. The heavy side have actually not done that great, but the chieftain, he's not going to last too much longer, and our guy is going to take him out. So Shadow is doing a fantastic job so far. 3.4k damage, 3.4k damage, which is already a great job, but no one is playing Supremacy. It's Supremacy, but no one is playing it except for the enemy team, who have caught 2 bases. Nice shot there into the Tiger. Now the Tiger is very heavily armored, so he's doing the right thing here, actually sitting back. He's sitting at the back. He could probably use HE here, but he does get done by the Comet. It's a 2 versus 3, but there's a lot of hit points. He's definitely going for the right target here, going for that Tiger too. He's not taking any shots. I mean, he's doing the right thing. That his teammate there, the T44, is probably doing the wrong thing at just sitting right in the front of him. And Shadow here is not going to, I mean, his T44 will probably actually rage and say, like, hey, dude, why didn't you help me? Like, what's good about a German Bulldog being at the front? He's just going to get focused. He's not going to get he's not going to get any bounces. So he was just sitting behind second line, pretty much second line, taking the damage but not taking the shots. Now the T29 misses his shot, the Comet doesn't. Now he is going to take care of that T29 to bring his damage to 5.5k. Now the problem he has now is the enemy have got 3 bases. He has to hurry, but he is on a 266 hit points. The Comet has a great rate of fire. Even though it's going to take him 2 shots to clear, he's got a great rate of fire. He should have made his move a bit sooner. He probably should have made his, because that's heartbreaking. That is so heartbreaking. Gets the kill just as they hit 1,000 Supremacy points. That is unfortunate, but 6.3k damage. Just look at that. Look at his team. He gets the kill, but unfortunately, because of Supremacy, it is a loss. Next up, we're going to watch a game now. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. It is the Chieftain Mark 6, and this tank is a really, really good tank. It does have that weak hatch on top, which I've spoke about before, but it's still a fantastic tank. It's a tank I really, really enjoy, and it's actually one of the sexiest tanks in the game. I love the camo on it. I think the camo really, really suits. It's not over the top. It's not OTT like the Kvarnvagen, the Swedish flag. I think that's a bit OTT, but this actually looks really, really good. This camo, and I'm not just saying that because I'm English, you know, I'm not saying it because I'm British. I think it looks fantastic. So Hellas, he's gone to the medium side. The majority of his team are with him. You could probably actually hear cars in the background. I do apologise for that. I'm literally, like I've said, I'm parked in the car at the side of the road. So he's actually just got shot from the side, which he needs to be very, very careful of. I don't really like this map. Does anyone like this map? I'm not a big lover of this map. I mean, it's not the worst map. It's okay, but I just don't think it's the greatest of maps. So, but that's my opinion. Some people I know love this map, but me personally, I'm not a great. I don't really like it. I don't really like it. So his presence at the medium side has actually scared some of the mediums off, and obviously that means they will be overrun. I mean, the teams are pretty much, apart from a couple of heavies on the right side on the enemy team, the teams are pretty much, his team are pretty much stalemate. There's, what, 3 tanks still in spawn. There's a medium tank that's just gone back, and there's sort of 4 tanks in this area here. So at the minute, not a lot has been done. 800 damage for him, 2 minutes gone, and he's now going to go and chase this M48 pattern. Again, the HE on this thing, it is a British tank, so it does have that HESH. Not the greatest, it's not proper HESH like the FV4202, the Death Star, etc., but it is still HESH, and it still has got good penetration, and it still does a decent amount of damage. So the Object 140, it will be the first tank to go if he can get the shot off, and he does get that shot off. Kieran, don't play with that, please. So now, his team are losing. They are, I mean, his teammates that was just sat in spawn, they have literally vanished, and his team, all of a sudden, nothing happened for the first 2 minutes, and now all of a sudden the team is just dying. They're dying miserably. The FV405, I think he is now on a reload, so he is going to chase up and get him. Again, I do apologise for any of the background sound. It's not ideal, but you know, it's me. I'm Midzy. I sit in my car for a living, and I make freaking videos. So you're going to hear some background noise every now and again. So it's a 2 versus 4. He needs to get out of the way of this E5. The E5, I don't think, is the greatest of players, and he manages to get a bounce. Now, this game is one of the most heartbreaking games, and I think he deserves the win. It's a 2 versus 3. He's going to try and face hug this E5. E5 is a tough tank to come up against. It has the DPM, it has the penetration, it has the armor, as you can see here. Very unfortunate bounces here, but he's still doing the right thing. He's trying to get close to the E5, and he's doing the job. He's doing really, really well. 2,200 blocked damage so far. Bruh, the E5 is just, you know, he's going to give up. The 121B comes to help him, but the E5 does take him out. Kieran, leave it. So now he finds himself on his own against 2 tank. Now this IS4, full hit points, but he isn't the best of players, and it's going to come down to such a shame. It's a 1 versus 2. I don't know quite yet where the other tank is, but he's only on 900 hit points. He definitely needs a few more blocked shots. Now, nice shot there from the IS4, and now he has the WZ113, the highest one, or if not, I think it is the highest DPM tank in tier 10 for heavies. He's only on 547 hit points. He's going to get a shot in a minute. He's going to get a nice bounce there. He has 2 tanks in front of him that are extremely heavily armored. He's now on 22 hit points. 22 hit points. And I mean, he's on 7.6k damage. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the WZ-113 there. I thought he thought the game was over and he's just going to go for the damage. But you know what? He took out the IS-4, correct move, and now he actually has that IS-4 for a little bit of protection. And now the WZ-113 is not the great at traverse. It's not the quickest of tanks, and it hasn't got the best of gun depression. So he's going to get himself into a great position. I mean, this guy should just, I don't know why he's not rushing. He's going for the track shots as well. Like it's such a good game, and he played this so well, but he's still going to need a couple more bounces. Unfortunately, doesn't quite do it, but well played to this guy. He survived a lot longer than I expected him to. Velos Ferocious, I don't know. 9.2k damage. Well played indeed. So that is the next episode of Nahhh. Kieran, say Nahhh. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Say bye bye. With